Today I have got my thoughts on Scoob, but before we get into that, I just want to cover a few small things that are going to be happening with the one big part of the city, and that is my space lab and news studio. As you can see, that's on my build table, and there's going to be no changes to the space lab, but the news studio will actually be getting transferred from the 48 by 48 base plate that it's on currently to a 32 by 32 base plate and a 16 by 16 base plate, and then the 48 by 48 will actually be going into my amusement park to kind of square that off and finish that off to how I like it, because there's really no better way to do anything with this then add the base plate into my amusement park to just make it all even, which will give me more room for setting up little things around my amusement park, so that'll be kind of nice. But now on to Scoob, and I finally, after 2 months, was able to watch it with a friend of mine, and I really love this movie. It had the classic comedy of Scooby-Doo, even though the remake of the classic Scooby-Doo Where Are You intro wasn't really my favorite. I did like it, and the voices for all the characters weren't actually that bad, even though Frank Welker was the only voice to continue voicing any of the characters. I thought that all the characters had really good voice actors and actresses, so I'm really happy with that. And the whole plot with Scooby-Doo being the main centerpiece to some Greek god thing was a bit weird, but after watching it and thinking about it, it kind of made sense in forms of a whole Hanna-Barbera universe where they had Captain Caveman and all that stuff. And now I'd really just love to see, instead of doing a theatrical version, I'd love to see a direct-to-video thing of Scoob with the normal voices that we've been getting in the direct-to-video movies. And with that, I'd love to see a Scooby-Doo meets the Flintstones meets the Jetsons. Or just the Scooby-Doo meets the Flintstones would be good enough. Because we've had the Flintstones meet the Jetsons before, but we've never had the Scooby-Doo crossover with the Flintstones or the Jetsons. So that would be something really nice to see. And I thought the whole plot was really good. A lot of the stuff in the movie was just the good old classic Scooby-Doo, just in a newer style for the current generation. But I loved pretty much everything with this movie, and the throwbacks to a lot of the original voices or the original people that actually worked on Scooby-Doo Where Are You that were thrown into as little Easter eggs in this movie was really great. And one of the Easter eggs that was actually probably my favorite little Easter egg in the entire movie was just a little poster of the Hex Girls, because getting them back in a movie would be really nice. And I'd prefer that over getting Bill Nye and Elvira back in movies, which Bill Nye is only in Happy Halloween Scooby-Doo as of right now, but Elvira appeared in Happy Halloween Scooby-Doo and Return to Zombie Island, which is like, she was like probably my least favorite character for like new characters in Scooby-Doo. And so I'd really love to see the Hex Girls back in a Scooby-Doo movie. I know we got them back in Scooby-Doo and Guess Who in an episode of that, but I hope them having a poster in Scoob means that they'll be back for a Scooby-Doo direct-to-video movie in the coming years, hopefully. But that was the little Easter egg that was probably my favorite from the movie, And overall, with Dick Dastardly as the main villain, made complete sense going back to the Wacky Racers and all that stuff for Hanna-Barbera Classics. And so I'm really happy with this overall movie. And I will be doing a thoughts video for Happy Halloween Scooby-Doo, which will probably be my next video because I'm going to be really busy this next week and to week and a half. So that will probably mean this will be my last video until I do my thoughts on Happy Halloween Scooby-Doo, which will be dropping on Halloween. So you guys can tell me your thoughts on this video in the comment section below, and just like and subscribe for more because I will do more in the future.